episode 12.
I
would throw up.
I would hit you with this one. It'd have been game over.
All right, everybody.
So Trey, let's talk about Edward 40 Hands for a minute. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. He's an old friend. Knew him a long time ago. Or the challenge. The challenge.
Let's talk about the challenge.
Oh, cool.
What happened the first time?
Look, I want to explain something very important here. We had a low budget editor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This editor is in charge of making sure the stage, the audio, everything in between is buttoned up. And he did some fentanyl, and he messed it up.
Oh, wow.
He recorded the first 3 minutes of the pod, and then he used his watch without knowing to turn it off. Yep.
And then we did it again. We hired somebody else.
Yep, we hired somebody else. But by the end of that episode, we had 440s.
440s.
And we decided
432s. Guys, these are actual 40s.
These are real 40s.
These are 40s. As you can see here in the duct tape, it says 40 ounce.
Mine's just pulling my wrist hair.
I told you.
Yep, I got that long wrist.
I shaved my wrist so I didn't have to worry about that.
I thought it's because you wanted a cleaner cut.
Yeah, I did. So I was like, but you don't cut the outside of your arm.
Anyway, we talk about something awkward.
Yeah.
How about how we got this editor? After the other 440s, we got in our feels. We drunk texted our original editor. He took half a pay cut. So now it's 6 White Claws instead of 12.
Oh, yeah.
Per episode.
Yeah.
But he's back. So welcome. Casper.
Casper.
Happy you're here, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Welcome. No, leave it alone. Okay.
Just hold it. Just hold it.
Well, I mean, we originally were going to do this last month, the 26th of last month.
That is correct. Yes.
So it's been a good, couple days, 5 days, 6 days. By the way, we are watching the football game right now as we are drinking the 40s, so we might be a little tuned out.
How about we pick what we think the score is going to be at the end? It is Week 1 preseason Hall of Fame game. It is the Texans versus the Bears.
Versus the Bears.
The Bears. That's a terrible impression. But I think the Texans are going to win. And I think it's going to be 34-28.
So it's halftime. So what's the score now?
17-14.
Okay. Gotta let
Houston's up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to say... I'm going to say... I have the Bears.
Okay.
I have the Bears 28-21.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So speaking of sports,
yeah,
I got a pretty good story. I was out at the old pickleball court yesterday, and our friend was there. Do we want to say his real name, or do we want to?
No, we don't use real names yet.
Let's do it. John. Let's do John. Okay. John was there.
Oh, right. Crazy story.
Yeah. This is the craziest story I've ever heard.
So, first of all, let's talk about John. John's like this, he's dancing. Older gentleman. He's probably in his 60s.
No, late 50s, early 50s.
Yeah.
50s.
Yeah. Early 60s, late 50s.
These stem cells anymore.
Yeah. But, guys like, la, 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 always having fun.
His wife shows up sometimes.
His wife shows up.
Looks like she could be a political representative.
Yeah, and then she smokes the crap out of you with her.
And then she says sorry.
Yeah.
After
she whoops it right at your face.
But she's like, you need to learn a lesson.
So John tells us a story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crazy story. So we're just out there because we told him about there was a pickleball fight.
Yep.
There was an actual pickleball fight, not the court we play at, but there's a pickleball fight. And we're like, who fights on pickleball?
Yeah.
Like, how mad do you have to be in pickleball to have a fight?
Correct.
Like, even if the ball hits you at 100 miles, like at the
that
hardest,
in the middle of your in between your eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, but it still wasn't like
been there, done that.
It's not like a baseball. You know what I mean? Like the pitcher throws a baseball at you, and like you're like everyone's gonna. Do you think everyone was rushing? Rushing the mound because they're like, oh, he hit him. Oh, he hit him, and so like everybody was like grab their paddles and like.
What I heard it was, I heard it was actually like the other team started doing the haka, and the other team thought it was disrespectful.
Because they're like, it's Hakatua.
Yes,
not
yes.
the haka.
But it was from what I hear, it's pretty crazy. So, anyways, that starts and initiates the story.
Right.
John, therefore, goes into a story.
Yeah.
Which is wild because this is a religious man, well put together. Yeah. You don't expect to hear this out of him. One of his good friends, right, was playing pool. Mm-hmm. At the bar, they have a list. Put your name on the list.
Quarters. You just put quarters out.
So well, that's how we do it. Yeah. Well, he said it was.
Well, back in Nam, you used to put quarters on the table.
You still put quarters. Where I go play pool, you still put quarters. But you got to pay attention. There's some slippery snakes out there. Mm-hmm. Some real silly gooses. Mm-hmm. So anyways, he found silly goose. Mm-hmm. Right? So he confronts the guy and says, hey, I was next up, from what I understand. Mm-hmm. Right? And then the guy says, you know what? Let's take it outside.
Yeah.
The other guy, therefore, walks outside with him. The one guy gives him one shot.
Punches him.
Well,
he punched first. No, the John's friend punched the other guy first.
Yeah, but the other guy said, well, you get first.
Yeah.
Like, swing, hit me, right? So the guy hits him. He stumbles, falls back, hits, what's it called?
It hits a curb or something.
No, it's like when you're parking downtown and they have those like concrete,
barricade or something.
Concrete cone almost looking thing. Hits his head on that, dies.
Cracks his head open, dies, and the guy gets 7
years.
7 years in prison for that. Can you believe that? Audience, what do you think about that? The moral of the story is, one, you don't fight in pickleball. Two,
sometimes you don't fight at all. You're adults.
Yeah, you don't fight. Like you
look the other way and move on. You'll never see that person probably again. Can I speak about something kind of weird?
Yeah.
That I'm genuinely worried about.
What?
It was brought to my attention. It was brought to my attention that George Strait might be a murderer. I heard
that too
on a pod recently. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was AI.
It could have been.
Could have been AI. It's a wild world. Yeah. I heard there's a theory he could be killing people.
Serial killer.
We brought it to light, and when we brought it to light, his fan base decided to target one of our employees.
Yeah. And they got a friend. George Strait wants to chat with you. You don't know if it's like real or fake. But
it's real.
It's the
internet. You can't.
You almost want to do it to be like, hey, and then like
we didn't do it.
And it goes into like the whole story of like how he's like, oh my bus is stranded.
Yeah, I just need $50. Yeah,
I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen that way. And that's the last time. It's the last time we saw her.
Is that you can text right now, right?
Employee.
Oh my gosh.
Hey. You have your. She put your where you can put like your index finger out. So that's kind of weird. But
this whole thing. Listen.
Listen, Linda.
We're gonna have our team look into that. It's a very serious issue, and we're genuinely worried because we're fans of George Strait. Oh yeah. And he's on tour. If he's out killing people.
That would be. Well, you know who else I heard was a serial killer? Was the painter guy,
Bob Ross.
Yeah, I heard he was a serial killer too, and he would paint like the pictures of the places where his victims were.
I don't believe
that. Editor, show
Bob Ross killing somebody. God.
Like it's always the happiest people, right?
Yeah,
they're like,
sure, yeah.
They're like, oh no, and then Mickey Mouse. No, I'm just kidding.
What's the one dude in California in the cult in the 70s that got a bunch of people fall? So was it Manson?
Charles Manson.
Yeah,
Charles Manson.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
She just gets chats from like. Oh, speaking of chats, random shit.
Yep.
I get a friend request from my dad.
That is so cool, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
He's literally.
Did you say hi?
He's been passed away since 2018. So it's just like
I
woke up.
Okay.
I woke up to that, right? And I was like, oh. It was like, you know what song came in my head? Hello from the other side. Right? It's like,
okay. Did you reply?
No. No, because I was
Okay.
like, that was the one I was just
Can
like.
I explain to you? In today's day and age, we need to troll those that don't know that we can be trolling.
I should put Dad? A question mark and like
You should have been like, did you finally get the milk?
like, and I'll be like, are you okay? Like, I was like, send me a sign, and he sent me a friend request. So
Yeah.
it was just like, oh man, that's pretty dirty.
Well, that's awkward.
It's creative, right? But it's just like, I should have a
Creative.
conversation.
You should have a conversation.
And I should be like, Dad, you coming to the barbecue? And he'd be like,
yes,
Yeah.
son, I'm on my way. Just
Yeah.
Venmo me for an Uber.
Venmo me. I'll be like, oh, Dad, you have
It's
to
like-
pay. Like,
Venmo me King Habibi the Prince.
Dad, when did you change your
Yeah.
email?
No, you wouldn't believe it, dude. He's been hanging out with this dude in Africa
Oh,
who
yeah.
happens to be from a royal family.
Down and
So
Africa.
what happened was they were traveling, and
Yeah.
no, he told me. He said, "Send me $5,000. I can get out of the situation we're in, and I will come back to America and see you." And so you know what?
And
I
I'll
did?
give you $18 million.
I sent him $10,000
So, okay.
because I wanted to travel to comfort.
So let me ask you this. Speaking of money, a couple quarterbacks got paid. Since we're on the
Yep.
topic of we're watching football, a couple quarterbacks got paid. Tua got paid.
Yep.
And who's your who's your guy? Josh Allen.
Oh. Yep.
He got paid.
He got paid, but what I didn't realize till again today, because I'm busy,
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs was traded to Houston.
Oh yeah, Houston's gonna they have
Houston looks good.
Oh, they're gonna have a good
Dude,
team.
Defense, offense, and the right coaching. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a Houston fan, but this is
That's the other
Interesting.
Texas team, by the way.
Isn't there another Texas team?
Yeah. Dallas.
No, there's. Do they only have two? Texas
think-
only has two.
Yeah. Houston.
Texas is as big as. Ow.
I think.
No, you're right. They're as big as they
Houston
is.
Rockets.
Big as they are, and California still gets more sports teams than them, huh? Pro.
I think there's more people in California for now.
Yeah, but let's just. California's beautiful if the people weren't there. So, like, if we could just get, like, a tsunami to
So what?
rather
so-
rinse, repeat.
Well, what would you? Okay, so you just got paid. Like these guys are getting paid.
Mm.
You get guaranteed a certain amount of money.
What
Like,
would you do?
What would you do? What would, like?
This is easy for me. It's well thought out.
Okay, first of all, before we go into like property or anything, what would be the first thing you would buy that was not
A Hellcat.
property? Oh, a Hellcat.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I would do
What color?
purple, green, or orange. And I
Okay.
love the peanut butter brown interior. I know a lot of people don't. I
Yeah.
love it. I wanted in a manual. I know a lot of people don't because it's not as fast as the automatic. First of all, I'm not racing.
Mhm.
Second of all, I want to drive it like I stole it. And I
Yeah.
feel like I stole it if I'm in manual.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and the first thing I think I would do is I think I would take 60 days and travel this country.
Oh yeah.
Yep, just me,
Oh, yeah.
my dog.
Well, it
my
depends.
peeps.
Depends on how you get the money. If you're like football, then your ass is going to work. But if you like, okay, you're saying if you win the lottery.
Sure,
Okay.
but like you can still work and travel.
So if you win the lottery, you would just travel 60 days.
I would take 60 days and uncheck, unwind.
Yeah.
I would get rid of all social media. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Mhm.
I would tell a couple people, but to the point to where I could track back who told other people.
Yeah.
So then I would know, okay, when you come asking for money, you're not the one I can trust. But here's what I would do. I would request to have the information not public, because some states you can
Yeah.
be anonymous, right? And then I would also tell those people 3 different numbers that I want to see what I hear back from other people.
Well, the news is going to tell them.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
there's multiple lottery different types of winners. All the time.
Well, they're going to say like, oh, this guy won. You know.
Okay, I know the people I know. They're not checking the news like that. It would be more like, holy cow, gee whiz, I got on Facebook and my cousin won the lottery.
Yeah.
It would, like that's how they.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like,
And
oh, gee whiz, somebody just hit the jackpot.
Oh,
no, they would have zero idea.
Well, I told
And
you.
I'd pay off the news. Fuck them. I'd buy the news. I would create fake news to distract the news, like the real news. Oh my gosh.
How much money...
Is there a red dot on my forehead? Oh no.
No, it's on your chest.
My heart.
I don't know if I like. You're right. Like I would go dark, right? Like I would go dark for like 3 days.
Like a tan or
No, I would not be on social media.
Like Aaron Rodgers' darkness retreat.
No, because I don't know if I go to Egypt, but
Beach
I would.
retreat.
Yeah, I would just or Egypt or wherever the hell he's going. He's kind of a weird duck. I like the guy, but he's kind of weird sometimes.
I have argued. Okay.
And like I love the guy. Like I just think like if there's a mandatory meeting.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
You should.
Oh. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's a team.
He should be.
I don't. Casper, open a beer, guys.
Yep.
I don't know if you heard that, but that was
don't
Casper.
Shake. Drink the beer, because if you don't drink the beer, you start shaking. And I don't want the camera to look shaky. Just drink the beer, but be careful. This is important.
We try to tape Casper's arms too to do the podcast, but
okay. So I have. Okay, so here's the difference between those two guys, right? Kirk Cousins shows up to the meeting with bagels, cream cheese, right? Here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers doesn't shows up 5 minutes before it ends, smelling like cigarettes, still smelling like booze from the night before, leather jacket, and left his car running in the parking lot because he's not going to hang out after.
Oh, yeah. So he's like Dennis Rodman of like...
If that's...
Dennis Rodman. I'm not questioning his ability. Just a score update real quick.
Yep.
It's 2017. The Bears.
We're probably already on week 3 by the time the editor catches up because Casper's drinking a lot right now.
I get what you're saying. Like you know.
None of it matters. It's all
so go back. Okay, so go back. Go back. We do that a little bit. That's the problem having ADHD, which is what we are sponsored by as our ADHD medicine.
And Pfizer, get your vaccine.
No.
Shit. Oh no, we just lost half the audience.
Oh my god.
That's not funny.
No, but what I'm saying is like so
it's a little weird.
Okay, so you take 60 days, you go dark, you're not there's not people around.
Oh, there's people. Yeah.
A couple of people. Yeah.
No, it's my people. Yeah.
You three different people.
The people
So what would you let me ask you this. So what would you do with the people that you gave them the fake number and then they told everybody? Would you cut them out of your life, or would you
I just understand the value of their word.
Oh, okay.
I still want them around. They're still gonna be at the family barbecue, but when they ask for $20,000, they're not getting anything.
I would do 3 days dark, right? I already told you this. Like you and I talked about it. I was like, I was like, okay, here we're going to
3 days dark, like 3 days grace.
No, like 3 days, no social media.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, Trey, you and I were gonna take a plane, right? And we're gonna go see either a football game or go to the beach, or just something.
For sure.
And the reason why I said that is because that my wife.
You're married.
I would tell her. Yeah, I mean we all know that she's Temu.
Team. Oh yeah.
Are you team? Are you team Temu? Are you team?
Also, link in the description. 20% off all Temu stuff. Everything he buys her is your Temu.
But I said,
half of it,
and the reason why I said that is because I wanted to surprise her, right? So like you and I would be like, oh honey.
Oh, we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, like, oh honey, gosh, Trey, can you Venmo me like $50? Trey and I need it in a real bad way, and she'd be like, you stupid la 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 la, and I'd be like, okay,
check your account.
Check your account,
and then what would be sitting in there?
I said, I'm probably
you said 15 mil.
15 million.
Yeah.
Like, and then I'd fly her out, right? Yeah. But I'm really super bad.
You originally were like, I wouldn't tell her. I was like, first of all, night 1, you think we're not going to send it. What happens after a send? Mm-hmm. You're going to call your wife. You're going to be like, hey, look at us. Look at what we're doing. Okay. I've seen it. Been there, done that.
Here's the thing. I'm really, really bad with surprises. Like, I'm the guy, here's what's messed up. Christmas Eve, I'm like, let's open up presents. And even the kids were like, Dad, let's wait till Christmas. I was like, and I was the one pouting because I was like, okay, fine.
That's part of the magic, bro.
I know, but I just like, I to me that, You know what I mean?
Can I ask you something? What was Christmas like growing up for you?
It was fun. Like Chris. Okay, so Christmas.
Did you guys have traditions, or was it different every year?
No, it was traditional Christmas. We would do. Here's the thing about
when did your parents separate?
1988.
How old were you?
12.
Oh, so you remember it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just dated myself.
No.
But
we've been dated from the beginning.
But Christmas was different. There was nothing open, right? Like there was not like Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays where I grew up. You know, back in the day, more people had lights. It was more Christmassy. Like to me, it's a very special holiday because it's like your family comes together.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
Like
I don't even like the gifts. The gifts isn't. I can't. To be honest with you, I actually hate the gifts because nobody ever gets me anything I want. Mm-hmm. They always get me things that like they kind of think I would like.
Barbecue candles and stuff.
Yeah, I might just buy me a pocket knife or a box of ammo. But
you have 14 pocket knives.
I love cooking a ham.
Oh yeah.
Christmas Day. I love that, dude. Yeah. The Mormon potatoes, right? Or as we call them, funeral potatoes.
Yeah.
In my family.
The Mormons did something good.
Yep.
Funeral potatoes.
Yep.
Editor.
We always did pajamas the night before.
Yep.
We did cookies.
Yeah.
It was pretty normal until we were teenagers.
Yeah.
And we'd do milk, and we'd wake up, and Santa would eat most of the cookies, drink all the milk.
What about the Olympics?
I heard they are kind of a nightmare,
but I heard Celine Dion killed it.
I did hear that. She was real stiff, right?
Which, that's a disease, Trey. Stiff person syndrome is a disease, and you should not make fun of that.
I agree. Yeah, I kind of feel like
I don't even know
we're creating diseases.
I know, I understand. Like, first of all, I'm sorry, Celine, but
she's watching.
Like, what I picture is like fainting ghosts. Like she's like, can you feel? So goes boo, and she's like that's what I picture. Like, no way, right? You know what I mean? Like,
no mame's way or what?
No mame's way. I don't know.
I don't even know what that means. we play video games.
But oh yeah, Warzone, dude. I love Warzone. But wait, before we go to Warzone,
go for it.
The Olympics. Guess what? They're coming to Utah.
That's right. 10 years.
10 years.
Yep.
We'll all be dead. But
they're gonna ski one of the mountains I grew up by.
But I was skiing a lot.
Oh, I bet you were.
But
you probably go skiing right now.
I'm skiing a lot.
Rents too.
$20 is $20. But like
Mach 2 on that thing.
But I think like the Olympics came here and they had to redo all the roads.
In 2002.
It was hell.
Was it?
It was hell because like
I was 5.
There was so much, like they closed off so much of the freeway. They closed off everything. And you're like, for what? And then like it didn't matter because it did not stop the traffic. It didn't do any of this. Like there's more traffic. Like it was just horrible. But I'll tell you what, there was people taking Polaroid pictures
and selling
them.
Genius.
It's like that's what I'm saying. So
what are we gonna do for a business model for the Olympics? Let's get ahead. Right?
Well, I love getting ahead.
I love getting ahead.
Oh.
I love it. Good news. Tomorrow, I'm going on vacation.
Where are you going?
One of my favorite places. We went growing up, Bear Lake.
Well, you said it wrong.
What did I say?
Bear Lake.
Oh. Beaver.
Bear Lake. I'm going to Bear Lake.
Going to Bear Lake.
There you go.
Yeah. Got a condo, some friends. Right?
It'll be fun.
Hot tub, beach.
Are you gonna do like a podcast? Are you gonna do a podcast with like a?
You're not gonna be there. Why?
Well, I'm just saying, like you could do like a when you like celebrity shot in beer pong. Maybe you should do like a celebrity guest. Or like,
I think I'm just gonna enjoy the people that invited me
Oh,
and
okay.
take advantage of the free room.
Yeah.
You know? And the fact that we have our own room, I'm thankful for. I'm not just sleeping on somebody's couch or a tent. You know? They got a condo.
oh, that'd be perfect. Hopefully, I don't have any more dreams about like. Okay, so I had this dream. I had this dream that there was an earthquake, and it was a crazy dream because like the earthquake. First of all, it shook you this way, right? And then it was so. There's some vivid dreams, right? So like it's shaking you, and all of a sudden, like it felt like it was collapsing down like this. I love how I have to do it with the beer. It's collapsing down, right?
Down.
Like, and so like I'm like,
down.
so it's like,
oh, copyright.
I had this crazy dream. I was like telling you about it, and what'd you say?
I said, I wonder if there was an earthquake last night.
Because
In my dream, Casper opened another beer. I was looking at the table, and I was trying to focus on this. I think it was a bowl of cereal, and the bowl, everything started shaking, and then the bowl of cereal was like going down the table, up the table, down the table, up the table, and I just watched. Yeah, I didn't even grab it, and I woke
down
up.
the table, up the table, down the table, up. Okay, sorry. That's our new song. Subscribe for our music.
I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Let's get with our attorney first before we start writing music.
I can't believe you tried to bottoms up me on the beer at the beginning.
Can you drink them both at the same
Here,
time?
hold on.
Can you drink them both at the same time?
No, yeah. No.
1, 2, 3, go.
No.
I'm really good with my mouth.
I'm not doing it.
What? I taught my little brother once. When we first started coming down to my house, I said, you ever want to impress a girl, you want to know what dance you do? It's called milking the cow. You stand up on the tallest object, maybe a table, maybe a couch.
Yeah.
And you stand up, you put both your hands in the air, you open your mouth, and you go like...
Oh, he's a shit.
I have a video of it. I have an editor. Editor, post the video.
Oh,
Editor.
oh, yeah, that's a funny
We
shit.
call it milking the cow.
Oh.
A year later, he hit puberty and he started to realize, why milking the
Oh.
cow? Yeah.
Like this way.
So, anyways, can you drink both at the same time? Because you haven't done it yet.
I don't want.
2, 3.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, these Millers.
These like it's.
I would take these better than the Modelos.
Yeah.
But every time I drink these, this is a little different. But you know what I think of? Our trip to Texas.
Texas.
Because all I drink was Miller.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's all I drink.
Yep. Texas was fun.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
So let's talk about Warzone for a minute. We play Warzone
A lot.
a lot.
We're pretty
Trey-
popular.
Trey got his first ban,
I have been warned.
but it's not.
But
Like
I'm back, baby.
it's not like the ban you think, because you would think people get banned for
Being straight. Anymore you do.
for like saying like he was just he was very.
I specifically said, come and get me. I'm looking right at you. They came and got me. And I said, man, that was a good kill. You were breathing as hard as your mom when she swallowed. Then I got banned.
He got banned for mom jokes.
I was a lot
There's
more mean.
literally a show that was like, your mom was so fat, right? Like your
Oh
mom.
yeah, I forgot about that. I
So
watched that with my older
editor
sister.
put that up. Like how
Yeah.
how can you
That was like
ban
the
something?
diss battles, right?
Oh yeah, rant for a second. I'm paying money for Warzone.
You shouldn't. It's free.
Well, like you pay to get the game, or you get like like
Warzone's free.
I understand. I'm
You
paying
bought
money
the
for
game.
Call of Duty
You bought the game.
because you want to get the skins, you want to get the guns and all that. So I'm
You
paying money,
wanted to.
and they have Cheech and Chong as characters.
Which, not gonna lie, is pretty fucking cool.
It's cool,
Except he blows a hit in your face and then shoots you.
and there's
Which is, like,
characters.
also
There's
kinda cool.
characters that swear. There's characters that say
Snoop Dogg swears.
Dissing is the Call of Duty network that's saying like, hey, I'm at AIU and not let you say what you want to say.
AI's messed up. This whole podcast is AI. None of this is real life. We are from the future.
But I'm just saying, like, you can't have a game. You can't have a game that does all this, and all of a sudden you ban people for teabagging somebody.
Listen, I became a man
You can't.
when I got in the very first Modern Warfare online game.
You can't
you need to hear it. You need to hear it.
Teabag online gaming. They go together. People pay money.
Some people pay money.
People pay money for skins.
Some people freeload.
It's multi-billion-dollar company, so there's more than one. But you can't say some. Was that a rat? Oh, it was your foot.
Whoa! I told you this podcast studio is a shithole.
I'm just saying, like, you should be able to say what the fuck you want to say. It's
Well,
not okay. First of all, it's not racism always. It's your
That's
mom.
not what I heard.
It's other stuff, or it's teabagging, or it's like you're like
Why don't you roll a dice?
Why don't you?
Don't say it. Say it. I'm a God-fearing Christian. You know I wouldn't take that stuff. Gosh.
We almost finished these.
Where are we at? Reference?
I was thirsty.
Can I go on my rant now?
No more rants.
Okay, no more rants. We've decided this is no longer a podcast. We're disassembling the podcast. We're moving on.
We're doing a show.
This is a show.
It's still 21-17, by the way.
Yeah. Houston 21, Chicago 17, 3:30 left on the third.
I'm telling you this.
Timestamp editor.
Hold on, let me put my pinkies out.
Mine are up.
I'm telling you this. Football is my favorite sport.
I enjoy baseball almost as much.
Football.
I love baseball. Well,
but you don't have the barbecues as much as you do with.
I do. I just have the wrong friends.
Yeah, like you're not like you throw like I here's what I love. Like I love that, right? Like I love football.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
No, you don't.
I do.
No,
I'm going to a game. That's awkward. I wasn't going to tell you.
What game?
I don't know. What games did you go to without me? Maybe like San Diego versus Cowboys. Maybe.
No. It was 49ers.
Oh, even better.
So I went to a game.
What do you get?
What are you getting? So I went to a game. I went to 49ers Cowboys game. The game was great. Like the 49ers fan, not so great because like you're like here cheering.
Well, gee whiz, Pa, where was the game? Give us some perspective. I mean, nobody knows any.
In San Francisco.
Oh, cool.
But
cool. How long ago was this?
Last year.
Oh, so San Francisco was good last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that must have been cool. I bet that was cool.
It's all about the commodity, the camaraderie.
Wow. Wow, big words.
I was like,
you're pulling big words out of our car rides.
No, but I was like, hey, good game, and like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man.
It's like,
but when the Packers played the Cowboys, and there was like Cowboys fans were still like good game. There's no fight.
How about when you guys went to the Raiders Broncos? 3 years after that, and had somebody throw popcorn all over me.
Did you eat it?
No, I threw my drink at them. I said, I don't care if you're a woman. I believe in equality. And I'm Raider Nation. I should be peeing in a Ziploc bag and throwing it on you.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? Why am I being so nice?
Raider Nation is back, by the
way. I grew up going to Oakland games.
But I'm telling you, the new head coach.
No, I hope, but
Raider Nation
Vegas is not.
Shout out to Ice Cube. The Suge Knight of rap.
Next episode, instead of wearing our Vegas shirts, we're about to hit the strip, by the way. We're in an Airbnb in Vegas.
We're literally in the same place.
We're gonna wear a game jersey. Jerseys. Yeah. I'm gonna wear a Bo Jackson.
Oh.
Or yeah.
But Bo Jackson was just a stud.
Baseball, football, college ball, you pick. Did you
Deion Sanders did the same thing.
Yeah.
But like they were good, right? I think you're a really good athlete if you can play 2 sports. Like
some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL were baseball players right now, currently playing.
Oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes,
Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Well,
I went to multiple Super Bowls.
He did mess up one.
Lamar Jackson.
He did one. Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
He did.
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes' dad. Bitch. Fuck you.
No, I'm just saying, like, I agree. Russell Wilson is a great quarterback, but he did mess up a Super
Bowl. Okay, that'd be like
you had Marshawn Lynch. Give Marshawn Lynch the ball.
Okay, can I ask you a question? You're Russell Wilson. You go to the desk.
Why are you yelling?
Listen, reference, point of view. You're Russell Wilson. You go to the desk. You're Pete Carroll, and I go, boss.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I go, Pete. I go, boss. I know I can get these guys done on a Grand Caravan. You're like, show them the Sienna. Show them the Sienna. I'm like, boss, I know I can get them done on a Grand Caravan. I know they're gonna buy the Grand Caravan.
Hold on, ready?
You're like, the Sienna has more money.
Show them the Ferrari.
Oh, okay.
That's It's Pete Carroll. That's Pete Carroll.
I remember watching that game. First of all, I have a Marshawn Lynch jersey. You
Well,
know he's from Oakland.
You should have gave it to Marshawn Lynch. There's no excuse not to give it to Marshawn Lynch.
I've been to Seattle. I watched him play the Raiders.
But you should have gave it to Marshawn Lynch. They would have won that Super Bowl.
Did you know that when Marshawn Lynch had that run he had where he broke like 10 tackles, they recorded it as an earthquake from the amount of people that cheered when he did that?
Oh.
They call that the Beast Quake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they had Beast.
I'm a Marshawn Lynch fan. Did you know that Marshawn Lynch, when he played in Oakland, would go... Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm literally saying I'm a Marshawn Lynch fan.
He would ride public transit with Raider fans.
Yeah.
Because he was literally going home.
He's the coolest fucking dude I've ever.
He would eat Skittles on the sideline. I don't know why, but you triggered me. You made me want to hit you.
I don't know why, because I just said you should have gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch. We're talking about.
It's not Russell Wilson's choice. It's Pete Carroll's.
Kinda, but I think
okay. Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott pick next 4 years.
Well, Dak Prescott,
Russell Wilson, multiple Super Bowls.
He won one Super Bowl.
Been to multiple. How many playoff wins is that?
But that's like saying, like, would you rather be a Buffalo
Bills
fan?
Saying? That's like saying, would you rather have a Suzuki or a Hyundai?
No, because what you're saying.
Because one has been there multiple times, one of them's barely on.
That's like saying, like, okay, San Francisco or Buffalo Bills, because
they've
been to multiple. They've been to multiple Super Bowls.
Not even close. You're comparing Honda to Toyota. We're talking about Suzuki to Honda. One of them has never been there. One of them has been there multiple times and won.
Once.
Still won.
One
of them hasn't even won a playoff game.
Who?
Dak Prescott.
I understand that, but we still have 5. We still have 5.
But he wasn't part of any of them.
You're going on a rant.
I lost. Can I tell you the Cowboys?
Look,
two players they lost. No, 2 players they lost last year that hurt me. Leighton Vander Esch. Leighton.
Yeah, but he retired
because of medical issues with his neck.
Yeah.
Right. Idaho F boy.
Yeah.
Love him.
He's a good guy.
How about when we went to that game? They said his name. Everybody went, "Oh!" That was cool.
I'll tell you what.
Small town Idaho.
Here's what I did. So my wife and my...
We've told this story.
I don't think we did.
Pretty sure we did.
No?
I think we've done multiple times. The birthday story? I think we have.
I hate you. 1921. We're out of beer. We're going to take a break. Because our beer is ending.
No.
You guys should end it.
There's no break. It's Edward 40 hands. Pointed Edward 40 hands. Finish our break. We're going to finish our break. This is episode 12. We love you. Sign off.